The showdown is going on. You have a bunch of truckers refusing to take loads to New York City because of the whole entire Donald Trump ruling. So what you have right now is a lot of truckers in the US. It's gaining on social media and a lot of news outlets are covering about it and how these truckers are stopping delivery to New York City because New York City is making Trump pay $355 million. So now we already have a lot of people going on social media talking about the whole trucking situation. And if you check out this tweet right here on X, a lot of people are talking about how truckers stopping deliveries to New York City will probably get fired and be replaced. Okay, and these videos are basically everywhere. You could check them out yourself, but they're fairly interesting to see. Usually, not a lot of people will be picking the job of trucking. It's not really the way you think it is because truckers, this sort of job is extremely difficult. Many people who become truckers, they get burned out after a couple years because you're always on the road. You're barely home. Out of a month, you're probably home like a few times a month, maybe none at all. And most of the time you're on the job, you're driving at night, you're always on caffeine, you're always super tired. And it's not a job for everyone. And the trucking industry right now has a massive shortage. So I highly doubt these truckers will get fired. Right now, you already have, one of the teachers at Western Pacific Truck School says that they're in a shortage of 80,000 truck drivers. And if we're going down the same trajectory, by the year 2030, so at the end of this decade, you're going to be having 160,000 empty truck jobs. That's a massive shortage considering the US is one of the fastest growing economies in the world, despite many economies in the world shrinking. So the US, we're going to be seeing right now 80 to 100,000 truck drivers needed, but it should be going to almost 200,000 in the next few years. So will these truckers be fired? I highly doubt it, right? And also, this isn't a job for everyone. It's an extremely difficult, extremely tiring job. And I gotta give kudos to many truck drivers. These are the guys who basically carry the US economy on their backs. Not to mention, the trucking industry, hey, not a lot of people go for it because it tires people out. It's a very difficult job. And also, we have a very lousy rail system. So most of our cargo, most of the economy, most of the goods in the US are shipped by trucks. And look at this, consumer spending and debt are up as U.S. economy begins to rebound. Did you know the most recent Walmart earnings shows that Walmart made over $2 a share compared to the $1.65 estimate by Wall Street? What does this mean? It means everyone is buying things, everyone is producing things, and trucking jobs are on fire. In fact, right now, trucks and truckers have a lot of power, especially when they band together. And check this out. Here is another reason why nobody wants to ship to New York City. This is what it looks like. Everything is super small. And look at this. The guy's front bumper essentially got damaged because everything in New York is super small. People are packed like sardines. This is not a place where you want to be going as a trucker. So on top of the Donald Trump case, you already have a lot of people who are borderline thinking whether or not they should deliver to New York City. And a lot of these people who are on the border about deliveries to New York are suddenly giving up deliveries because one, deliveries to New York are super expensive. There's tolls everywhere. Two, you probably get a ticket from the NYPD because they give tickets all the time. And then of course you got scenarios like this on TikTok where trying to do anything with a massive Class 8 semi-truck is extremely difficult. And now of course you already have a lot of the truckers out there who are big supporters of Donald Trump. After the whole entire New York City court ruling case, you already have a lot of truckers no longer wanting to ship to New York City. Even some shipping companies offering pretty good incentives like 30% profit boost so you can actually deliver the shipments to New York. Now, obviously not every single trucking agency, shipping company, or trucker is refusing deliveries to New York City. But the thing is, if New York gets about 5 to 10% of truckers refusing deliveries, the whole entire price of goods in that sector will be extremely expensive. So let's see how this unfolds. It's going to be very interesting to see what happens in the upcoming few months and if the truckers could actually win this. Thanks for watching, guys. Comment below and see you later.